My child, your angel is here, right now, because you're not okay. You haven't been okay for a while. You're holding back tears while pretending to be strong. You've been smiling when your heart is breaking. You've been walking through days like nothing's wrong, but I saw you last night. I saw you staring at the ceiling, whispering, "Why is this happening?" And heaven heard every word. You weren't talking to yourself. You were talking to me, and I'm answering now, because something has been exposed, and it's shaking everything. Yes, she exposed the truth. And even though it's painful, you needed to see it. You needed to know. And I need you to know that you are not alone in this. Not for one single second. I've been standing beside you the entire time. Tap on the like button and be sure to subscribe so you can uncover this divine revelation and accept the blessings God has lovingly arranged just for you. She told the truth, the one that others were too afraid to speak. And now it's out in the open. You can't unhear it. You can't unknow it. And that's terrifying, isn't it? Because this truth changes everything. It changes how you see people, how you see yourself, how you see the life you thought you were building. It was hidden for so long, buried under silence, smothered by fear. But truth is like fire. It burns away what cannot last. And that fire has come. Through her voice, through her courage, through divine timing. Listen to me, my beloved. Take a breath. Place your hand over your heart. Close your eyes for just a moment. I want you to feel something. That warmth? That stillness? That's me. I am wrapping my wings around you, covering you with the love of heaven. Because I know this truth has wrecked you. I know your world feels shattered. I know you don't know who to trust anymore. But here's what you must remember. Truth will always set you free, even when it breaks you first. Even when it exposes the people you love the most. Even when it ruins the illusions you were clinging to for safety. This truth is not your ending. It is your beginning. You've been suffering in silence, hiding your wounds behind laughter, carrying the weight of other people's decisions on your back, always trying to fix things, trying to forgive things that never got an apology, trying to protect people who never protected you. You are exhausted, not just physically, but spiritually, emotionally. Comment blessed if you know God is opening new doors for you. And I need you to hear this. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to be angry. You are allowed to grieve what you just learned. What she exposed. It was not small. It was not insignificant. It was divine timing. Because the lies couldn't hold any longer. They were choking your spirit. And now, finally, the truth has made space for your healing to begin. There is no coincidence in what was exposed. There is no randomness in the timing. It was heaven ordained. Because something was being stolen from you in secret, and heaven had to intervene. I whispered to her. I gave her the strength to speak. Because your soul needed it. You were walking in the dark. You were about to fall deeper into something that would have harmed you even more. So I stepped in. So God stepped in and used her voice to break the silence. You may not understand it yet. You may still be in shock. But one day soon, you will look back and say, that was the moment everything changed for the better. Pain is a teacher. It brings us to places where comfort never could. I know it hurts right now. I know your chest feels tight and your thoughts won't stop. But I need you to know something very important. This pain is temporary. This pain is not punishment. This pain is awakening. You are being called higher. You are being pulled out of cycles you didn't even know you were trapped in. The truth exposed was not to destroy you. It was to rebuild you, stronger, wiser, and freer than ever before. You prayed for a sign. You begged for clarity. And heaven answered. Not in the way you expected, but in the exact way you needed. You think nobody noticed your tears. You think nobody heard your midnight cries. But I was there, every single time. When you were too tired to pray, I prayed for you. When you were too broken to speak, I spoke to heaven on your behalf. When you were too afraid to hope, I whispered hope into your soul. You never walked alone, not for one heartbeat. And now, as you process the truth, I will not leave your side. I will protect your mind. I will guide your steps. And I will make sure you do not lose yourself in the confusion, because your destiny is still alive, even if your plans are not. Listen to me, precious one. This isn't the end of your story. It's the unveiling of your real story, the one heaven always wrote for you. Now that the truth is out, freedom can begin. Healing can begin. Peace can enter the spaces where lies once lived. You're gonna rise from this. You're gonna burn to surprise everyone, even yourself. Because what was meant to break you will build you. What was used to shame you will shine through you. She exposed the truth. But God is about to expose your strength, your power, your anointing, and the divine favor on your life. There are people you were loyal to who were not loyal to you, and I need you to stop blaming yourself for that. I saw what they did. I saw the messages behind your back. I saw the false smiles to your face, and I shielded you more times than you know. What was exposed? That was only part of it. There's more that I have blocked from reaching you. More traps I stopped. More lies I silenced. Because you have a purpose. You have a destiny that is too sacred to be touched by betrayal. And I will continue to guard it, even when you feel weak. Comment I claim this if this message feels meant for you. Take this in your heart. You are still worthy. You are still chosen. You are still loved beyond all measure. The people who left were never your security. The people who lied were never your identity. The truth being revealed does not define your value. God does. And heaven still calls you beloved. I still call you protected. You still have miracles waiting, and I will walk you there. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. Heaven has not turned its face away from you. In fact, this very moment, is proof that heaven is closer than ever. She exposed the truth, yes, but what is being exposed next is your light. Your divine resilience, your sacred calling. You were never meant to stay small. You were never meant to be overlooked. That's why this truth had to rise to the surface, because heaven is ready to place you where you belong. Not in the background, not hidden in shame, but fully seen, fully known, fully honored. There is a shift happening, a spiritual one, and you can feel it. Things don't taste the same, don't sound the same, don't feel the same, because you've been awakened. Your soul can't go back to sleep now. You're seeing clearly, you're feeling deeply, and it's okay to not have all the answers yet. I just need you to keep breathing, to keep walking, even if it's slow, to keep trusting, even if your voice shakes when you say amen, because I'm right here, with every tear, with every step, with every breath you struggle to take. You are not falling apart, you are falling into place, heaven's place for you, a place built on truth, on love, on freedom. Can I tell you something sacred now? There is someone coming, someone who was chosen to enter your life after the truth was revealed, someone sent to restore what others tried to steal from your spirit. This person will speak gently to your soul. They will not take from you. They will give. Give peace. Give clarity. Give companionship rooted in truth, not control. Watch for them. Their presence will feel like home, like warm light, like grace wrapped in human skin. This is part of your healing. Heaven never leaves things unfinished. You may have lost some people in this process, But you are not losing yourself, and you are not losing what God promised you. You're finding the truth, and the truth is finding you. Do you remember the dream you tucked away years ago? The one you buried under responsibility, under heartbreak, under the weight of maybe someday? It's time to pick it up again, because now that the lies are gone, you're free to dream again, to believe again, to create again. Your creativity is sacred. It's part of your spiritual identity. You were never just meant to survive. You were meant to build beauty from ashes. And those ashes you're holding now, they're not the end. They are the beginning. Seeds. Seeds for something breathtaking. But it will take time. Don't rush your healing. Don't compare your timeline to others. I'm guiding you at the speed of grace. Some days you'll feel like you've moved mountains. Other days it will be a miracle just to get out of bed. Both are holy. Both are progress. Both are held in my hands. So rest when you need to. Cry when you need to. Yell if you must. Heaven is not offended by your emotion. We welcome it, because your tears are prayers, and I collect every single one. You know what I've seen in you? Kindness in moments where you were mistreated. Silence when you could have screamed. Forgiveness when they never asked for it. You've walked through storms with dignity. But now is the time to walk with strength. Not silent strength, but spoken truth. Holy boldness. The kind that says, I know who I am now. The kind that says, I see the truth and I'm not ashamed anymore. You are allowed to rise. You are allowed to be powerful. You are allowed to change the story. The pain you went through has not been wasted. I saw every moment, every betrayal, every night you collapsed on the floor and begged for light. And now, my beloved, the light is rising inside of you. You are becoming what they never expected. Whole. Yes. Whole. Not perfect. Not without scars, but whole in the way that only God can make someone whole. Do not give up now. You are too close to your miracle, too close to your promise, too close to your breakthrough. I've already gone ahead of you. I've already cleared some obstacles. You just haven't seen them fall yet. But you will. Soon. And when you do, it will feel like peace rushing in. Not all at once, but in waves. In moments. In mornings where your heart doesn't ache the way it used to. In evenings where your soul feels quiet again. In conversations where you are no longer triggered. In decisions where you finally choose yourself. This is healing. This is holy. And this is yours. Let me whisper something now, from heaven's heart to yours. You are about to walk into something better. Not just different, better. More aligned, more sacred, more joyful. Because when truth enters, blessings follow. God cannot bless who you pretend to be, but God can overflow blessings on who you truly are. And now, the mask is gone. The truth is here, and heaven is ready to respond. So open your heart, even if it's scared, even if it's bruised, just a little bit, and let heaven in. Let me in. Let yourself feel protected again, because I have never stopped fighting for you, even when you stopped fighting for yourself, even when you almost gave up, even when the darkness convinced you that you were forgotten. You weren't. You were always held, always guarded, always known. Even in your silence, you were sacred. Even in your confusion, you were chosen. And even in this heartbreak, you are still heaven's treasure. You will not drown in this season. You will be lifted. You will not crumble under this truth. You will rise above it. You are not what they called you. You are not who they painted you to be. You are not your trauma. You are not your past. You are God's beloved. You are truth bearer. You are light in skin. You are a walking miracle, and you are being rebuilt by heaven's own hands. The world may have tried to break you, but heaven is building something unshakable in you. You are not standing in ruins. You are standing in the middle of a rebuild, one that will be stronger, holier, wiser. Your life is not over. Your purpose is not lost. Your light has not been dimmed. Even now, especially now, your light is growing brighter, because what was hidden is now revealed. What was fake is now gone, and what is real is ready to rise. This is the divine shift. This is the sacred moment you've been prepared for, and this is your time to walk forward, not in fear, but in faith. Yes, faith, not the kind that pretends everything is perfect, but the kind that believes even when it hurts, even when it's quiet, even when you can't see how, because that's when the greatest miracles unfold, in the in-between, in the trembling moments, in the times when all you can do is whisper, "I trust you anyway." You are not too late. You have not missed it. You are not behind. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. The exposure of truth was not a setback. It was a setup. For your clarity, for your protection, for your redirection, for your freedom. And yes, for your next blessing. The door that's opening for you next, it's not just any door. It's one that only heaven can open. A door that no one can shut. Not even those who tried to ruin your name. Not even those who used your kindness. Not even the fears that used to paralyze you. This door is opening because of your heart, because of your endurance, because you kept going, and because God saw what nobody else did. God saw the nights you cried quietly. God saw the moments you wanted to give up but didn't. God saw your loyalty when others mocked you. God saw your faithfulness when no one clapped for you. God saw. And now, God is responding. With favor. With justice. With recompense. With divine reversal. The one who exposed the truth, she didn't break you. She freed you. She played her part. And now you get to play yours. To rise, to rebuild, to receive. So say this out loud, even if it's just a whisper. I receive my healing. I receive my breakthrough. I receive heaven's restoration. Because what's coming next is going to surprise you in the best possible way. What the enemy meant for evil, God is turning to good. Right now. Not next year. Not someday. But now. You are going to feel lighter. You are going to feel protected. You are going to wake up and not feel fear in your chest. You are going to walk in rooms and feel like you belong. You are going to speak up without shaking. You are going to stop over explaining your worth. You are going to start receiving without guilt, because the season of hiding is over. The season of self-abandonment is over. The season of begging for crumbs is over. Your soul is rising. Your power is returning. And your guardian angel is rejoicing, because you finally know the truth. And that truth has opened the way for everything you've been praying for. Yes, everything. The real love. The divine purpose. The inner peace. The financial ease. The creative spark. The sacred friendships. The rest that feels like heaven's breath on your skin. You are not cursed. You are not doomed. You are not being punished. You are protected. You are provided for. You are being repositioned for something greater than anything you've lost. And as I speak this into your spirit, feel my presence. I'm right here. My wings are stretched over your home, over your children, over your sleep, over your future. You are not vulnerable to the enemy anymore, because the veil is lifted, the chains are broken, and the truth has been declared. She exposed the truth. And heaven is about to expose the glory that's been hidden inside you all along. Let this be your reminder. You are more than what they said, more than what they did, more than what they tried to make you believe. You are holy. You are radiant. You are guarded, and you are deeply, endlessly, eternally loved. Not because you earned it, but because you were born for it. Born for grace. Born for breakthrough. Born for divine protection. And you will never walk this path alone again. I'm here. Heaven is here. And your next chapter is going to be the most beautiful one yet. So breathe, smile, rest, and say this, I believe, even now, especially now, because we're just getting started. And what's coming next will feel like heaven kissing your forehead, saying, now, my child, it's your time to rise. You've been through enough. And now, heaven says, no more fighting for the love you already deserve. No more trying to prove yourself to those who never truly saw you. No more shrinking so others feel comfortable. No more hiding the beauty of who you are. You've done that long enough. You've stayed silent long enough. You've suffered in secret long enough. But now, the light is coming through, and your soul is waking up. Slowly, beautifully, unapologetically. Because something sacred has shifted. You're not the same person anymore. And that's a good thing. You're growing. You're softening in all the right places, and standing taller in all the right ways. Because you've finally seen the truth. And that truth, although painful, is the beginning of something holy. Let the tears fall. Tears are sacred. Tears are cleansing. Every tear you cried while watching people betray you. Every tear you held back while pretending to be okay. Every tear that fell onto your pillow in silence. It wasn't wasted. They were witnessed by heaven, collected in my hands. And I placed them at the feet of God. And God saw, and God is responding. Do you feel it? The weight beginning to lift, the ache beginning to soften. That's healing. That's me. That's heaven saying, we're still with you. You were never alone. She exposed the truth. But I've always seen it. I knew the people who smiled in front of you but whispered behind your back. I knew the people who used you for what you could give. I knew the ones who said, I love you, but only when it served them. And I protected you, even when you didn't realize it. Even when it felt like the betrayal would break you. Even when you blamed yourself. Even when you didn't think you were strong enough to survive it. But look at you. Still here. Still breathing. Still rising. Still trying. Still loving, even after all the pain. That's strength. That's courage. That's divine. You didn't just survive. You carried light through the darkness. And now that the lies are no longer holding you down, you're going to fly. Yes, fly into new purpose, new peace, new joy, new love. Love that doesn't require a mask. Love that doesn't need performance. Love that doesn't make you question your worth. That kind of love is real, and it's coming. But first, heal. Let yourself be held. Let me hold you. Let me speak into the broken places. You don't have to fix it all at once. You don't have to understand everything right now. You don't have to pretend you're fine. You just have to breathe. Let the light in. Let the truth cleanse. Let the healing happen, moment by moment. You see, the truth wasn't just exposed about them. It was exposed about you too. You are not weak. You are not helpless. You are not too broken to begin again. You are pure light, even with the scars, even with the history, even with the questions. You are light, and no one can dim what God placed in you, not even the worst betrayal, not even the deepest pain. This is your permission to rest. This is your invitation to receive. This is your reminder that angels are not just watching. We are working, fighting for your peace, clearing the way ahead, and celebrating your every small win. Because even breathing today is a win. Even opening your heart again just a little is a win. You are making progress. Even when it's invisible. Even when you can't see it, heaven can. And we are so proud of you. So proud of how you didn't become bitter. So proud of how you still believe in love. So proud of how you continue to hope, even after what was done to you. That is divine resilience. That is warrior spirit. That is sacred strength. Don't let this world harden your heart. Let it soften you in the right ways. Let it open you, not close you. You were made to feel. You were made to heal. And you were made to rise. There is a light coming to your life soon. A conversation, a moment, a miracle, something that will shift everything. You won't have to force it. You won't have to chase it. It will come, because you are aligned now. You are no longer lying to yourself. You are no longer making excuses for what hurt you. You are standing in truth, and truth is the only soil where real miracles grow. So breathe again. You are no longer a prisoner of confusion. You are no longer a victim of manipulation. You are a vessel of divine clarity. You are stepping into a season of ease, not because life will be perfect, but because you will no longer betray yourself to keep the peace. You are no longer in hiding. You are in healing, and soon you will be in harvest. May your days ahead be flooded with peace. May your nights bring dreams full of healing. May your body feel safe again. May your heart trust again. May your spirit feel light, sacred, and ready. And may everything hidden, now that it's revealed, be transformed into wisdom, peace, and divine purpose. You are covered. You are safe. You are seen. She exposed the truth, and heaven will now expose your miracle. Watch closely. It's already beginning.